Hi, welcome to Trained by Steph. Get ready for today's workout. Hi, I'm Steph Callens from Trained by Steph. I am almost 24 weeks pregnant, and so I wanted to give you a workout that you could do anytime during your pregnancy. I show progressions and regressions, so if you're really fit or you're not fit at all before you got pregnant, or you're not having a good day, you could do this workout. So it doesn't matter. You're gonna need a set of heavy weights and light weights if you have them. Resistance bands work fine, or you can use cans, books, anything you have in your house. You're also gonna need a mat if you're not on a carpet, and a ball. If you don't have a ball, you can use a couch or a chair. I want you to make sure that you have consulted with your doctor before we start and that you are cleared to be able to exercise. And make sure you're not experiencing any pain. When you're pregnant, you get crampy feelings and some other types of pains due to stretching of your hips. So if the pain is down here, usually that's fine. But if it's above your belly button, you shouldn't probably work out and you should talk to your doctor. And I want you to know that when you do this workout today, do whatever works for you, which may be different from day to day. If you're having an off day, you may not be able to push yourself as hard as you did yesterday. So be nice to yourself and then enjoy the workout. You can take rest whenever you need to, or you can follow along with me. All right, so we're gonna warm up really quick. So we're gonna lay on our side. And then we're gonna do some clamshells. So you're gonna go up, lift that hip, and just open up your hip. Let's just do a couple bit more. So it should be starting to get warm up here. Now we're just gonna hold it for a couple seconds, just opening up the hip. Maybe your inner thighs are tight. All right, release. Flip to the other side. Knees together, feet together, and just open up your knees. And down. Really stretch that hip. Good. Up. Let's do a couple more, and then we're gonna hold again. Good, hold at the top. Think about your inner thighs opening up, and right here starting to get warm, and release. All right, stand back up. We're gonna do hinge swings. So all it is you're gonna stick your butt back and then thrust it forward. So we're gonna start warming up your glutes and your hips a little bit more in a different place. Butt back. Good. During this whole workout, I want you to just think about how you feel. So in the training world, it's called RPEs, ratings of perceived exertion. You should be about, on a scale 1 to 10, a 6 to a 7. If you feel like your heart rate's getting too high, like an 8 or a 9, take a break and then come back when your heart rate's better. One more. Good. Arm circles, so arms out to the side, and about dinner-sized plates. Going forward. And I want you to think about tightening your pelvic floor. So the pelvic floor is basically everything here down. So a Kegel exercise, and you're gonna really squeeze all your muscles. Reverse it. So when you're doing any exercise, it doesn't matter, you're gonna tighten everything. Not necessarily your stomach, but more pelvic floor area, and try and breathe through it, keeping it tight. Easier said than done, but when you're pregnant, that is really important to try and tighten that. All right, good. Now we're gonna do leg swings, so balance on one leg. You can always hold on to the wall or a chair if you need to. And we're gonna kick it back and forward. So opening up your glute, starting to warm up your quad. Squeeze your butt when it's back. Try and stand up nice and straight. Let's do 3 more. Good, other side. I'm gonna hold on to the wall here. Good. You just start to feel a little bit warm now. Swing it back. All right. High knees, so you're just gonna lift your knees up. So this is low impact, especially once you're past your second trimester. You shouldn't really be jumping because that compromises your pelvic floor and honestly just feels uncomfortable. So there's no jumping in this. If you are feeling great and you want to do high knees in a jog, go for it. All right, one more each leg. Good, we're about to begin the workout. So there's 4 exercises, 1 minute each. We're gonna do them through, then we get a minute of rest. Then we're gonna repeat them before moving on to the next circuit. But you can also rest whenever you need to, okay? So grab your heavier set of weights or resistance bands. We're gonna do a sumo squat with a curl. Ready? And go. So you're gonna squat down and curl. So squeeze your inner thighs at the top when you're doing your curl and go as low as your body will allow you to. So if your knees are hurting for whatever reason, just go little squats. If you're feeling great, go all the way down. And if you don't want to use heavy weights, that's fine. You can use the light ones for the whole thing. Good. Make sure you breathe. That's very important. More than halfway down with this one. Good. Keep it up. Your arms should start feeling a little tired. Maybe your legs too. 15 more seconds. Breathe. Remember, tighten that pelvic floor. 5. And done. Put those weights down. You're gonna use your ball or piece of furniture for the next one. These are called hip drops. So you're gonna go back on the ball. So head is on the ball, upper back. Your butt is off. You're gonna squeeze at the top and then drop down. And squeeze up and hold and then back down. Make sure you do not fall off the ball. I've done that a few times, which is why I'm doing it on the mat. Up and squeeze and back down. This works your booty, your hips, and your hamstrings. Relax your neck. Try and tighten that pelvic floor if you can. You may actually also feel this in your quads, so your thighs. Up and squeeze. You are almost there. Up, 10 more seconds. Down and up and squeeze. That was my workout buddy jersey. And you are done. Be careful getting off the ball or the couch. We're gonna stand back up and grab one weight. So I'm gonna grab my heavier weight. This is called sliding lateral lunges with an overhead tricep extension. It's a lot, but it's 2 exercises put together. So bend your elbows, have the weight behind you. You're gonna step to the side, booty back, and then raise as you stand up. And then you're gonna go to the other side and up. Make sure you have enough room for this one. Up, down, and up. So this works the back of your arms while also working your butt and your thighs. Hi, Jersey. You gonna join us? And you should also feel a stretch on the leg that's not bent. You're doing good. Breathe. Good. Do you feel your legs yet? Mine are starting to burn. Remember, you can take a break, shake your arms out if you need to. You can also go faster than I am doing if you want more of a workout. And you could always go heavier on that weight. Almost there. 3, 2, good. Fast squats are next. I'm gonna keep the dumbbell. You can put it down if you want to. So ready, squat. And you're gonna go up and down. So the key to a squat is butt back, knees don't go over your toes. Now you have a big belly, so you're gonna wanna lean it forward, sticking that butt back. Good. Breathe. I want you to think about exhaling as you squat down. So breathe out, breathe in, out and in, out and in. Really stick that butt back. Good. If the weight becomes too heavy for you, you can drop it down, put on the ground. If you want to for this one, you can jump if you are able to, and it feels good for you. You can do jump squats with this, that's fine. Good, let's do 5 more seconds. And we get a break after this one. And done. Let's put the weight down, get a minute to catch your breath. Gonna grab some water. I found that while I'm pregnant, my energy level is a lot lower than it is before I was pregnant. I have to rest more. My heart rate gets up pretty high compared to how it used to be. That's perfectly normal. So it's okay to rest. I highly encourage it. Make sure you stay hydrated too. That's why I'm gonna give you water breaks. We're going to repeat those 4 exercises, so you should be familiar with them. We're gonna have 15 more seconds. Just walk around. Try not to sit down if you can help it, because you want the blood to keep flowing through your body. You can walk around. All right, grab your weights again. We're gonna do the sumo squats with curls. Ready? And go. So down and up and up. Breathe and up. So exhale down, inhale up. While trying to tighten that pelvic floor, especially on the exhale. Easier said than done, right? These might be a little harder the second time through because your legs are probably tired from all the other exercises. You're doing good. 18. Squeeze at the top. 10 more seconds. Breathe. 5. And done. Weights down. Grab your ball or piece of furniture. Back to the hip drops. Some people call them hip thrusts too. Upper back head on it and down. You want to participate? No. Squeeze. So down, squeeze that booty. Squeeze. You're doing good. This is a good one to catch your breath on too. Down and up. Down and up. Squeeze everything. You guys are doing really well. We have 15 seconds left. You're gonna grab that one weight to do the sliding lateral lunges with the overhead tricep extension. Let's do 2 more. Squeeze it, last one. Squeeze, be careful getting off the ball. All right, grab your heavy weight. Get enough room. Elbows bent, step, push, raise your arms. And up. Booty back with this one. Breathe. The worst thing you could do is hold your breath. Good. So one thing I want you guys to think about while you're doing this workout, if maybe you're like me and you realize, man, this is a lot harder than it was 5 months ago or whatever, is why are you working out? We're not working out to burn calories right now. We're working out to empower our bodies, to make us as strong as we can for our babies, to allow the birth to hopefully be not so hard, and to set us up for the next stage in life. Because this is only a short time in our life. All right, done. Fast squats. I'm gonna not have the weight this time. And go. So up and down squeeze at the top. I know sometimes, especially if you're really fit, like I was before I got pregnant, it's a mindset thing. Things that used to be really easy, I really struggle with. But I'm still working out and just easing off the weights and the intensity and just doing what I can. And some days it feels horrible, so I don't do that much. Other days I feel great and I feel like I could do a lot more. So that's why you have to listen to your body. Breathe up. Make sure you're exhaling down, inhaling up, trying to tighten that pelvic floor. Doing good. We got our minute of rest coming up. A couple seconds here. In 3, and done. So breathe, grab some water. We're gonna move on to circuit 2. So if you feel like your heart rate is way too high, or if you have one of those Fitbit or something to test it, if it is over 140, 145, definitely rest, hit pause. That's perfectly fine. I don't want you to overdo it. Usually when your heart rate gets a high, you feel like it's really hard. So if your rating's a perceived exertion or a 7, 8, maybe calm down a little bit, use lighter weights next time, or hit pause. All right, we're gonna have light weights for this one. If you have a resistance band, you're gonna hook it on your front foot. We're gonna do a reverse lunge with the front raise to start with. We're only gonna do 30 seconds of this one and then 30 seconds on the other leg. Okay, ready? And go, so down and up. With your legs, this front knee does not go over your toe. With your back leg, your butt is not tucked. So you don't want your booty tucked under, you want it sticking out a little bit. And up. Your arms only go to shoulder height. And down and up, down and up. You can squeeze your booty at the top. And we're gonna switch sides. So switch legs forward. We're gonna do a lateral raise this time, so down, out to the side. We're gonna work 2 sides of your shoulders with this. And if you need to, you could bend your elbows with this one. Doing good. 8 more seconds. Your legs might be on fire. 2 and 1. Good. Keep one weight, or you can go to a heavier weight with this one. I'm going heavier. You're gonna do half kneeling. This is called a wood chopper with a halo. So I like to hold the bells on the outside. Go hip to shoulder, around your head, and back down. All right, so hip, shoulder, and down. So you wanna keep your stomach tight, stand up nice and tall, don't slouch forward. Really show that belly. Down. Make sure you have a mat underneath your knee, because this could hurt. And down, we're gonna switch sides. So I'm gonna start at the other hip, up and around, and you can do this as fast as you want to. If you can go quick, that's fine. Or if you have a nice heavy weight, go slow. So this works your shoulders, your obliques. I love this exercise. When you're pregnant, especially in your second and third trimester, you can't or you shouldn't be doing direct ab exercises. Last one. Good. All right, grab your light weights again and stand up. You're gonna get into a comfortable squatting position. We're gonna punch fast 8 times and then punch up 8 times. And then keep alternating. So as I was saying, you shouldn't be doing direct ab exercises because you don't want to get diastasis recti, where your abs split. That is no bueno. So doing things like the wood chopper is very good to keep your core strong, but not to put direct pressure on that. Good, now up. And if fast is too fast for you, go slower. Doesn't matter. This one should get your heart rate up a little bit. Good. Breathe. And if you don't want to bend your knees and keep them straight because your legs are tired, that's fine. You're doing good, you're almost there. 3 more seconds. And done. Keep these weights. We're gonna do skaters, so I'm not gonna hop. You're gonna take a big step, reach down with your weight if you want to, and row up the same time with your opposite hand. Big step, down, row, down, row. If you wanna hop, little hop, that's fine. You don't even have to take a big step. Take a little step, and up, and up. So this is a cardio exercise if you're going quick. Definitely leg, and you got your upper back or your lats while you're doing the row. Make sure your head and chest are up, not leaning down. I know it's hard to lean down anyway with your belly, but you wanna make sure it's up so your lungs are open so you can breathe. And guess what? This is the last one before we take another minute break. Exciting, right? Good. And up. We have 10 more seconds. Up. You can use heavier weights too if you want with this. Up. And done. Grab your water and take a break. Move those so don't trip. Catch your breath. And examine how you feel. You feel great, like this is easy. If it is easy, maybe up your weight that you're using. Maybe go a little faster than I'm doing. Maybe do the harder version. Or if you feel too hard, take a break, hit pause, or use lighter weights. There's no shame, or no weights, even with the punches. You don't have to use weights. And there's no shame of dropping down a weight. No one's here to judge. So catch your breath. Minute goes by fast when you're resting and then really slow when you're exercising, at least in my opinion. All right, so we're gonna need those light weights and we're gonna do those reverse lunges, front raise. Only 30 seconds, ready? And go. So down and up, only to shoulder height. Breathe out when you go down, in when you go up. So good, you're doing awesome. You should be proud of yourself for even showing up today, for doing this. Because trust me, some days I know you just want to lay on the couch all day. Good, switch and down. Breathe, breathe out and in. Oh, I'm sorry, we were switching. If you remember that, good call. So out to the side. And up, up. Make sure you're not overheating. So if you have a fan where you can open your window, you don't want your core body temperature to get too hot. And good. Grab your heavy weight on your one knee for the wood chopper into halo, and go. down, up and around. Don't whack yourself in the head either. This is a good one to catch your breath on too. Breathe. Stand nice and tall. Think good posture here. We're gonna switch in 3, 2, switch knees, and up and around. If you'd rather, you can hold the dumbbell in the middle. I personally just think it's uncomfortable, but whatever is good for you, it's good for me. And down, up and around, and down, up, down. Those punches and overhead presses are next, and done with this one. So get those lighter weights, or no weights, up to you, and in a comfortable squatted stance, and go. 8, punches to the front, 8 up. If you want to stand up because your legs are tired, that's fine. I think you did an extra one there. Good, make sure you're breathing with this. You probably feel a little in your oblique as you're doing the front punches. That's okay. Good. "15 more seconds. Your arm should be almost on fire. Five more seconds, almost there. 3, and done. Good, so keep the weights, skaters, and up and down with the row. Big step, row. Little hop if you want to. It's not too high impact if you can. And if it feels good, and if you're feeling awesome. Good. And if you need to stand up in between because your legs are on fire, please do that. Remember to keep your head up. Reach towards the ground and row it up. More than halfway down with that one. Get another minute break. And up. Up. How you guys feeling? Good, I hope. We have 10 more seconds. Three, and done. Put those down. We are done with the weights for now. For the workout. The next circuit, we're only gonna do one time through. It's on the mat. Or ground if you don't have a mat. So catch your breath. And whenever you're ready, make your way to your hands and knees. We still have some time to rest. All right, you got a couple more seconds, but I'm gonna show you what to do. So you're gonna get your hands and knees, and we're gonna do opposite leg, opposite hand, hold for a second, and then crunch it in. All right, are you guys ready? And go. So up, hold, and crunch. If you can't crunch, you can go up and hold, and back down. And then up and hold, and back down. Or crunch, so up, hold, and then crunch. And it's not a crunch like you would do before you were pregnant. It's more about bringing your knee and elbow towards your stomach, but it's nice and controlled. Want you to tighten your pelvic floor as your leg and arm are extended. And then you can release it as you're crunching in. Good. And crunch. And crunch. Good. Breathe. We have 10 more seconds and then we're gonna switch. Make sure you're not collapsing into your opposite hip. And switch sides. So up, hold it, and down. Hold, and down or crunch. Squeeze, tighten, release. Tighten, and release. And in. So this is not a fast movement. It's trying to connect your breath to your movement and to your pelvic floor. Good, it's stabilizing your low back and your core. Good, you might actually feel it in your booty too. If you need to rest, that's fine. Feel free to do that. 5 more seconds. And done. So you're gonna lay on your side. We're gonna do a side plank. So we're just gonna hold the side plank for 30 seconds. Ready? And up. So if this version is too hard for you, feel free to drop that lower leg and hold this way. If you're feeling awesome, lift that top leg up. So just breathe. If at any time it feels too much pressure, drop to that knee. Make sure your elbow is underneath your shoulder. You're doing really good. We have 5 more seconds. We're gonna do side plank drops. So drop that hip down and up. We're gonna do 10 of them. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last one. Good. So stay on this side. We're gonna do leg raises. So straighten your legs out. Get into a comfortable position so you can lay down, rest your head on your hands, and lift your leg up and up. So this works your glute, side of your hip. It's very Jane Fonda-esque. And up. We're gonna do these for 30 seconds. And then we're gonna switch to another one. Working the same muscles though. Make sure you don't collapse your shoulder down. Good, bend your knees. You're just gonna lift that top leg. This actually might feel a little more intense. Could also feel that way because your hip is tired. Good. After this one, we're gonna do the other side for the side plank, and then the leg raises, and then you're done. Get up and breathe. 4. And done. Whew. Punch that out a little bit. Get the blood flowing. All right, you're gonna be careful getting up. You're gonna flip around to the other side. Side plank hold, whatever version you need to. And up and hold. Breathe. You can challenge yourself, lift that leg up, lift your arm up. If you're really struggling, you can put your arm down. You can drop that knee down. Make sure your elbow and shoulder are in alignment. If you feel any pain during this, stop. It is not worth pushing through. And done, 10 drops. Maybe reset your arm. Up, drop down. 9, 8, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good. Lay down, leg raises, and up. You can have your hand here like I have, or here. It's whatever's comfortable for you. Because this is really comfortable, right? You're doing good. Your hip should be burning. We have 5 more seconds. And then you're gonna bend your knee and lift that whole leg up, same muscles. You're doing good. And we are done after this. You just have to stretch. Ten more seconds. Burning. You're doing good. And you are done. So punch it, get the blood flowing in. Nice job. We're gonna stretch, so I want you to lay on your back, roll over, if you feel comfortable doing it. And you're gonna cross your foot over and just open up that hip. You can have your butt on the ground. Mine is not, because that's where my microphone is. So you should feel it all on the bent knee, hip. If you don't feel comfortable lying on your back, you could put something behind your upper back to incline you a little. Switch legs. That should be really tight from those leg raises. Doing awesome. You did a great job today. You should be proud of yourself. All right, we're gonna stand up. So stand up however you need to. Takes forever to stand up compared to before pregnancy, right? All right, we're gonna do arm across, just pull. You're gonna stretch out your shoulder, bicep from those curls. Breathe. And switch. Make sure you drink a lot of water when you're done with this. It's very important to recovery. Good. We're gonna pull your foot towards your butt, so hold on if you need to. This will stretch your quad. We did a lot of leg stuff, so this muscle should be pretty tired. And then switch. And you are done. Nice job today. I look forward to seeing you next time.